Welcome to Important Documents Module 5, Driver's License. A driver's license is an official document issued under government authority that authorizes the holder to operate a motor vehicle. Although requirements vary from state to state, you will need to pass a written exam and a driver's test behind the wheel of a vehicle prior to applying for a driver's license. If you haven't already gotten yours, you probably can't wait to get it. Although its primary function is to prove that a person is permitted to drive, it is the most vital item in most people's wallets for several reasons. Driver's licenses are a universally accepted form of identification that can be used in most situations, from opening a bank account to going to the doctor's office. Because this plastic, credit card-sized document includes your name, some basic information, and a photo, it is one of the best forms of identification. Of all the important documents we talk about, you'll likely use your driver's license the most. A real ID is a driver's license or identification card that is also a federally accepted form of identification. It's just like a regular license or ID, except you need to present extra documentation to get one. Every real ID card has a special symbol in the top right corner to prove its validity. It is also commonly referred to as a star card because most states use a gold or black star as their official marking. Along with the state's respective marking, a real ID must have an encoded machine-readable zone that discloses the holder's information when scanned. The purpose of the Real ID card is to ensure that every individual entering these federally secured areas has gone through the same steps to prove their identity. To get a Real ID card or driver's license, you must be 18 years or older and complete an application in person at a DMV or driver's license agency. Before your visit, you'll want to make an appointment and gather the required documents. You will need a current driver's license or ID card, proof of citizenship such as an official birth certificate or valid passport, your social security card or a W-2, 2 documents that prove residency such as a utility bill or bank statement, and proof of name change if applicable. You'll also be required to pay a fee, which differs by state, but there is usually no cost when converting to a Real ID at the time of your driver's license renewal. The amount of time that a driver's license is valid for varies from state to state, but the majority require renewal after 4 to 6 years. If you look at your driver's license, the expiration date is actually conveniently printed on the front of the card. The process for renewal also varies. For example, some states require the application to be completed in person each time, while others only have this requirement for every other renewal. Each state has their own demands when it comes to license renewals, but you'll most likely need your current driver's license and your social security card or number. Also, if you're applying in person, you may need to take a new photo, so make sure you're camera ready. It is very important that you keep your driver's license up to date, not only for driving purposes, but also in cases where you need to show valid identification, such as at the bank. Most states do not notify drivers when their license is about to expire, so be sure to stay mindful of your state's renewal cycle. In conclusion, driver's licenses and Real IDs are forms of identification. To receive either, make sure to be prepared with the necessary forms and information, and keep a lookout for the renewal dates so your IDs are valid.